Oh, finally. Finally starting to work. Wow. This thing has given me so many problems. It is not even funny. Oh my word, my word. All right, guys. Let's see who is going to join Trev tonight. Let me try to fix this there. There we go. This light behind here is going to be a problem. Therefore, I'm going to do that. That is better now. Okay, guys, I want you all to join me tonight. This is Trev. Let me just tilt this down a little bit so you all will be able to see. There we go. So you all could see what I'm doing. All right, we don't have the whole night, guys. So if you're coming, come now. Come on, children. Come into the classroom. Come on, you all over there. Come this way, come this way. It's time to get into the classroom. Welcome again to my channel, guys. This is Trev from Trev. If it is your first time on my channel, you might want to hit that subscribe button. If you are a returning traveler, I want to say thank you for your continued support. Now, tonight I am going to be doing a potato pudding. If you like potato pudding, if you're Jamaican, if you're from the Caribbean, wherever you're from, if you like potato pudding, this is how I'm going to show you how my mom taught me how to make the perfect potato pudding. So tonight, that is what I am going to do. And I want you to join me so you can have a look as I make that potato pudding. As you come in, guys, could you just please let me know who you are? Just say hello. I'm saying hello to everybody. All right. But without further ado, we're going to start making our potato pudding. Okay, if you are here from the beginning, welcome. If you are not, when you join us, we'll welcome you. Alrighty, guys, so we know when we make potato pudding, we usually use the potato that has the white meat inside, like this one. This is the real potato that we use to make the pudding. Here in America, they have that orange one that they call sweet yam that they use around Thanksgiving time. That one is, no, I don't know. It's neither a yam nor a potato. I am absolutely not sure what in the world it is. But it's good for people who like to bake potatoes. Hey, Lady Margaret, how are you, sugar? Right, so the potato pudding. I'm talking about Lady Margaret. You're good at making me lose track. But anywho, so that potato pudding that that potato that the Americans call sweet yam, that is like foolishness if you ask me. Because it's, well, they like it. I don't, and certainly not for my pudding, because it is not only watery, but it doesn't have much flavor. And I'm sure y'all will agree with me. It doesn't make your potato nice, tight, and right like it is supposed to be. So I'm using our kind of potato, this one here. This is the one I'm going to use to make the pudding tonight. Alright, I have already grated it. I had one of the orange one, so I just put it there. Yes, Lady Margaret, that one is it's no good. We don't like that one. We don't like it. So I can't use that one by itself to make a pudding. But if I put it with the ours that has the white meat, then it usually combines nicely. Now tonight I'm also going to add some grated yellow yam. Like my grandmother always put grated yellow yam in her potato pudding. I don't know if anybody else has ever done it, but I'm sure she was never the only one who has put yellow yam in her potato pudding. Have you ever put it in there, Lady Margaret? Well, tonight I am putting it. So I've grated my yellow yam. And I'm going, in the meantime, I'm going to turn my oven on because I'm not going to be doing this. It's not going to take me forever. I add everything in there. That's my vanilla. This is my rose water. my cinnamon. I'm using brown sugar, dark brown sugar. So we're going to add just about 2 cups of sugar. Now I'm not making too much because you know it's me alone and I hate to make too much food and then have to put it in the trash. So I'm just making enough just for me, and my daughter is here this week. So I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar. And I'm using coconut milk, guys. Yes, I'm using, okay, your daughter has. Okay, so I have here some coconut milk. I have coconut. These are like $2 at Walmart. But I don't have time to grate it right now. So this is going to wait for another day. But I bought the Grace coconut powder. And I mix it with the organic coconut milk that you buy in the box at Walmart. So that's what I'm using for the moisture in my potato pudding tonight. So that's 2 cups of coconut milk. You stir that nicely. My grandmother always says that the yam gives the potato pudding a very nice consistency. Well, I've never even been able to tell the difference whenever she made it. I can't tell the difference that there is yam in it or there is no yam in it. So I'm putting the yam in this one. Now I'm going to add my nutmeg. Just going to grate this little bad boy in there. Now you can add whatever flavor you like. If this is what you like to put in yours, go ahead and put it in there. There's no hard and fast rule that says you must do it the way I do it. You can do it however you like to do it. And based on how your taste, you go ahead and make it how you like. Now I'm going to add just a little pinch of salt. You know, the salt is going to offset the sugary taste. And that's about a pinch of salt. And then the last thing I'm going to add is my flour. Now for this much potato pudding, I want to add just about 2 cups of flour. Now we don't want it to be too hard and dry. We want it to be nice and soft. Not too soft, but a nice consistency where you can cut it and eat it. Not that you have to spoon it, okay? So here I'm adding a cup of flour. I'm adding 2 cups, but I'm going to stir one in first so that I don't have lumps in my pudding. Alright guys, you don't have to stay on the sidelines. You can say hello. Okay, Margaret, so I just used, it was like a pound of potatoes. It was like a pound of potato and a pound of yam. So that's about 2 pounds. Now you can smell, I wish y'all could smell it, but hey. Now I want you to look at the consistency of the potato pudding. Let me show you. You see that? Now that might give you a very soft pudding. So I need to add more flour to that. So that's why I told you we're using the 2 cups of flour. And potato pudding is usually quite easy to make. You don't have to use a year and a day to make some potato pudding. And there we have a change in the consistency. There it is coming off the spoon almost like molasses. It's not runny, and that is enough for my 1 baking tin. So I'm just going to grease that. Boy, I loved when my grandmother made potato pudding, and my mom and my aunt. I love when they make it. The oven baked potato pudding usually don't have that pimento wood taste. If you're from Jamaican, you know when we make that pudding with the pimento wood, it adds some flavor. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, and we are ready to put this in the oven. I'm baking this for about an hour at 350 degrees. Now you haven't seen much of me this week, Margaret. You haven't seen too much of me this week. Boy, I tell you, when I have to work the night shift, it just kills me. It just kills me. In the daytime, I'm no use to myself, I swear. Alright, my oven is already hot, so we're going to just put this in here. And leave that for the next hour. It is going to be cooked. Alright, so Margaret, talk to me now, sister. What's been going on with you? How has your week been? Mine hasn't been too bad. I had a great week. Oh, yes, Margaret. I heard about it. Hey, Kizzy. Kizzy, you know I made the ice creams. Girl, I'm going to show you. Wait, let me go in the fridge, Kizzy. Kizzy, I got to show you. Alright, Kizzy. Look what I made, sister. I made the ice creams. I just got to finish editing this thing here and show you. Look at this one. My daughter was doing the taste testing. So this one here is what was this one again? Dragon fruit and jackfruit. That was dragon fruit and jackfruit. This one was spinach, pineapple, and peach. Alrighty. Let me see if I can remember all of them, because I made 10 flavors. You see? When I ain't got nothing to do. I do a whole lot of. Wait, I had a piece of paper that had all of them in order. Alright. Okay. This one here was pine and coconut. Well, Kizzy girl, that dragon fruit, it does not have too much flavor, but it can go on. But the only thing is too expensive. At Walmart is like $4.98 for one single one. So I ain't playing that. And then this one was pine and tamarind. Pine and tamarind. Yep. I made my daughter do a blind testing to see if she could check to see if she could taste them to see what flavors were in them, and she did a good job. But boy, I tell you, I went out on a limb today. This one was avocado and banana. Now, I had made the avocado before. I like the avocado ice cream, and today I just decided, hey, I was gonna put the banana with it. It tasted awesome. Yeah, you all can try it. And this one here was which one was this one again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, this one was dragon fruit and strawberry. Yeah, dragon fruit and strawberry. And this one here was peach and jackfruit. Girl, I went out on a limb today. So y'all can go ahead and try it. This one was a tamarind, coconut, and banana. And this one tasted really good too. So that's what I did, Kizzy, with the ice cream thing. I'm going to edit all of that and then do something else. Do something else with it. I'll decide later on what I do with it. But this is like 10 different flavors of ice cream that I made, and my daughter enjoyed it. So she'll have this to eat for the rest of the week. So let me just put this over here. Let me put it back in the fridge actually, so that it does not run out. All right, guys. So I don't know how many people have. I don't know how many of you are. Thank you, Kizzy. I don't know how many of you have watched the series on my channel. The series where I went to hell and came back. Well, I'm back. If you remember the last episode, I told you all about how I ended up downtown, and then I came back and I ended up being evicted, where a restraining order was filed against me and I was put out of the house. Went to court, and the individual told the judge that I was suicidal. He was afraid of me. And the worst part, that I abused his child. All right, Kizzy. All right. If you all were listening, you all remember that. I'm going to take you from here, because remember I told you all we have just about 2 pieces left. So while the potato pudding is cooking, I'm just going to share that with those of you who are here. Then we'll put it up on the channel for those who are coming later. So after that, I came home. After I went to court and the judge found that it was baseless, the restraining order was baseless, and there was nothing there to support the claims, the judge told me to go home. Spent a few more days at my friend, and then I came back home. When I came home, oh my God, everything was ramped up. Everything was ramped up, all the way up here. The degrees was all the way up here. The worst names, the ugliest names, the filthiest names, you can name it. I won't even say them here. I was called. I didn't have any mind. I didn't have any. He did everything for me to get out of his house, and I came back because I had no mind. I had no shame. But I ain't going nowhere. So one question I had for him, I said, I want you to just tell me, what did I do wrong to you? That is my only question. Because if I unknowingly did something wrong to you, I apologize. Because I would never knowingly do something wrong to you. Never laid a pebble or a rock in your path. Never laid a twig or a branch in your path. Everything I see myself having done for you is to help you, to take you from the desperate place you were in when you came to me. So tell me, please, what did I do wrong that would justify the way you are treating me? You don't do me nothing. You don't do me nothing. But just not want you. So if me not do you nothing and I want you, just not want me, you couldn't just take your things and leave. You couldn't just say, all right, Trev, this is what we are going to do. Make we do this and something. And make we just go away in peace. We don't have to argue. We don't have to fight. We don't have to have no neighbors and police. And all of this not necessary. If that is it, just go on. Just go on. Well, apparently, that was not supposed to be the case because he was supposed to always present himself as the victim to he who may look in and he who may ask questions. So now me have to start pray hard. Me have to go down on my knees hard. Because me say, God, you have to deliver me out of this, please. You have to deliver me. You can't carry me come so far and then let me go, God. You can't do that. You can't do that. You have to find a resolution for this situation because apparently I am not able to resolve it. So I need you, God, to resolve it for me. And I go down on my knees and I pray. And I read my Psalm 91 and I pray and I pray and I pray. I say, God, I don't care what you do. But you have to do something for me. Because I don't deserve this. I don't deserve it. So I beg you, please, just step in. Just step in for me. Now I find myself, now I don't have no choice now. I have to open up to my mother and tell her I go downtown. And the woman bar like somebody beat her. And I have to open up and tell my sister them say I go downtown. And so the man put me out of the house. Now everybody mad, everybody upset. Of course, yes, I'm going to be upset. Because remember, say me turn my back on everybody for this man, you know. Me do things for him where me never do for nobody else. And when everybody warn me, me not listening. Because remember me tell you, I'm stubborn and hard, yes. So now, when me I tell everybody what's going on, now everybody pitch mad. Of course, yes, you're going to be mad because everybody, I told you so moment is coming to pass. So eventually now, the day started going by every day. If I'm sitting downstairs on my computer, I hear him coming to the garage, I turn off the computer, I go straight up. I go lock myself in my daughter's room. It's almost like I'm living in prison. In a perfect prison. He comes in, I go out. I go out, he come in. What a way to live. That is no way for anybody to live. You live with somebody and you go out. When him come through the garage, me I go out through the front door. Because we're not crossing path, we're not saying hello, we're not talking, we don't have anything to say to each other. And if him coming at the house and me in at the house, appear, me had the worst garbage down a Riverton and the trash and the whatever have to come out of the house and all these things. So to avoid that, when he comes through one door, I go out the other. Or me run up the stairs and go lock up in my daughter's room. So this went on for about a month. And even when me lock in the room, him outside walk through and through the house a cuss. Cuss and I call me every name. I don't answer. Because I have nothing to answer and say. I've already said my piece. We can't go anywhere. I've already told you, you have 2 chances to use your VA loan in the military. Why don't you just, for peace sake, just leave this house, go and use your other VA loan and buy you another house? What's so hard in that? Because you're not going to pay no down payment. I will pay the mortgage here and you go pay your mortgage there. End of story. Easy squeeze, no make no riot. That's what my grandmother always say. And you go that way and I stay this way. I will peacefully separate and then we divorce and each one go about their business. Fair enough? Fair enough. But for him, that was not a solution because me need to come out time house. Anywho, the night of March 8th comes around. And same ritual. I am in the house. I hear him come through the garage. I hurry upstairs, get myself in my daughter's room, lock the door before he comes up. Because I know once he comes into the house, it's just the garbage still in my house and all of this. And my children got to hear all of this. They have been hearing all of this for now, what, 17 months? And I say, God, you have to deliver me. God, you have to deliver me. That night, he come up the stairs. And for the whole month that I've been sleeping in my daughter's room for more than a month. That was the first time he came to the door. Me hear the doorknob, Jimmy. Me didn't hear nothing else. Before me could have sit down up, blow! The man kicked the door, one kick. Me see the door fly so. The door jam them fly upon the bed. And me say, what? Me say, let's jump up. Me say, where you bust the door down for? You think a door alone me want bust down? I want bust sitting up in your head. Me say, what? Hey. Me say, Lady Margaret. Me barefooted, you know. And me grab my phone, you see, and I took off out of the house. I run out of the house like a mad somebody, barefooted and all. Down the road, me gone. And as me a run, me a call 911. And him run, come back, and me run down the garage, run down the driveway. And dep on him phone. Me don't know if he may come after me or not, you know, but brother, I run, not even Usain Bolt couldn't catch me. I run with my phone, dep on the phone, I call 911. You see, by the time me turn the corner, police like trouble. And even me I run, and me I talk to now, me I thank God, me say, God, this is my deliverance. God, me thank you, this is my deliverance. Because, trust and believe me, I have exercised so much sympathy to this individual over the years, no matter what he has done. I've never held him accountable for anything that he has done. And trust and believe me, if he had done this before all the cruel things that he had done to me, I probably would not have called the police. I probably would still have sympathized with him. But after you call the police so much time and tell lie for me, and come run again, come make me go downtown, turn around, come put me out of house, you think to me was going to sit down and shame anymore? No, sir, I'm not ashamed no more. I'm no longer ashamed. I don't care. Let the neighbors come out. Let everybody who will, let them come out and see, honey. I'm not ashamed anymore. Because initially I was so afraid and so ashamed. I never wanted anybody to know that I was a victim of domestic violence. I never want anybody to know that my life was in such shambles because I'd put my makeup on and put on my nice clothes and step out and everything is nice and fine and dandy and everybody thinks you're having a wonderful life when they don't know the hell that you are living in. Now, people, it is not a shame. Marriage is not a life sentence. Divorce is not a death sentence. If it is not working for you, please leave. Do not stay in a relationship that is not suiting you. But when you are leaving, please leave in peace. There's absolutely no reason for you to be calling the police, telling lies. I agree that if you have to call the police, call them. But make sure it is warranted. Don't just call the police and waste the police time telling lies because you want to sink the other person, because you just don't want to have to walk away and leave the relationship, because you're scared, oh, somebody is going to ask questions. So what? Who cares? Who cares? Be good. Do good in your heart and then you won't have to worry. You won't have to worry about anything. But if you are doing cruel things, oh, foreign TTB, hey, good night, good night, good night. Do good, be good. And then you won't have to worry about what other people are going to say. But if you know that you are doing something wrong, Of course, yes, people are going to ask questions. They are going to ask questions. But don't go around and do cruel things and call the police unnecessary. I saw something over the internet maybe about a year or so ago where this girl was beating herself with a hammer. All because she wanted to have bruises to tell the police that her husband, her boyfriend abused her. Now, those kinds of things are wicked, evil, and cruel. You don't do that kind of stuff. Because everybody wants to leave a relationship and they want to come out acting like they are the victim. There doesn't have to be a victim and a villain. There doesn't have to be. All you have to do, two grown people, the two of you got into the relationship and the two of you need to get out. So all you have to do is get together and determine how you're going to separate peacefully. There's no need to tell lies on each other, making up stories and doing all of this drama, all of this nonsense. You want to make sure he go to prison. You want to make sure you go to prison. He's doing this, you are doing that. He does this, you does that, and there's just revenge and all this foolishness going back and forth. There'll never be a resolution. There's always be hate and bitterness and anger. And that is no way to move on with your life. But anyway, back to my situation. So I was on the phone with 911, and there were just police vehicles just flying past me heading to my house. And I ran around the block, and by the time I came around the block and came back, there was like 15 police vehicles. There were unmarked vehicles. There were about 15 of them. The police swarming my house, my yard, everything. So when the police escorted me back in the house, the police looked around. I took them to the bedroom. There was still the nails and everything was on the ground. And he was telling, she's a liar. Don't listen to her. And he was going on and on and on and on and on. He never kicked the door down. And the police was saying, who kicked the door down? Clearly the door was just kicked down. There are nails on the floor. There is the frame of the door is on the bed. There's a big ass hole in the door. Who kicked the door down? And he started telling them, oh, I'm a liar. And because he filed a restraining order, I'm going to tell a lie on him now that he kicked the door down. And he never kicked the door down. And he went on and on and on. Eventually the police said, you know what? Somebody has to leave because it is not our first trip to this address. So somebody has to leave. We can't say which of you going to leave. And we can't say who is right or wrong. That is for the judge. But we are just recommending that somebody leave so that this situation, we don't have to come back out here at least for the rest of the night. So at this point, I said, my children, get you a piece of clothes, get you a change of clothes, get your toothbrush and stuff, and let's go. As I'm walking out the door, the police officer said to me, one of them said to me, ma'am, did you take a picture of the door? At that time, I wasn't even thinking. The police officer said, ma'am, you took a picture of the door? I said, no, I didn't. He said, please go back and take a picture of the door and take a picture of the nails on the floor. So I went back, and thanks be to God, I went back and took it. So I went back, took a picture of the door and the floor. And I left with my two children. That night, I called my attorney. I told him what was going on. He said, okay, in the morning, I will look for the police report. He called me that day. He said, listen, I filed a restraining order. I saw the police report. I filed a restraining order. I said, okay, fine. Following day was Friday. He called me. He says, the restraining order was served. He's out of the house. You may go home. Tell me if I'm not God that answered my prayers. Tell me if it wasn't God who answered my prayers. Remember, I tell y'all, 2013, the man go away, go all the way. Alabama tell me, say, they're Georgia, and come back, Call the police, tell the police, I'm threatening him, When me and the man have no conversation related to a threat. At that point, if I was evil and cruel, I could have said, he threatened me because he has a gun. Me not have no gun. All right, that blew off. July 2014, the man called the police again after me and him have the tango when me find the thing, the text in his phone about the woman saying that they had great sex. All right? Come back again. Now it's 2016. The man called police. My wife is beating me. Make me end up downtown. Then the file restraining order put me out on the street. The amount of cry me cry and call to God. You don't think God deliver me? Sure. God deliver me from the snares of the fall and from the noise of pestilence. He came through for me. So that Friday, when the attorney called me, he said, he's out of the house. You may go home. When me and my kids come home, cannot come in through the door. The man changed the lock. Him disabled the garage, so I can't use the clicker to get into the house. I cannot come in. I had to call the locksmith to come and change the lock on the door for me to come into the house. Then I had to call the garage people. Oh no, ever, tell me, any of you here, have you ever heard of a worse sorry for my dog story? I have never. I have never heard of a worst sorry for my dog story. Never in my life. Then I had to call the garage people to help me to fix the garage. When me look in at the garage, the man already put out my things them, you know. Put my things them, pack up my things them in the garage. That means say, batch, you gotta get out of my house. I already pack your things in the garage. Okay, Lady Marg. I already packed your things in the garage, so whenever you come back, you just take your things out of the garage and go. And look how God turned it around, eh? Look how God turned it around. When we telling us, do not do wickedness, keep your hands clean at all times. Your hands and your heart should remain clean. No, do not no wicked, no, do not no cruel. It will turn back upon you. It will turn round upon you. No dig no pit for nobody. You will fall in it. And that was the last time. The last time he slept in this house. This same house, when refused to come out of, because him not left because of him be alone by it. Alright? After we went to court about that restraining order, the man turned up in the courthouse, you know, and tell the judge, say, I lie me, I tell you, know, him not kick down the door, you know. The door did kick down long time. The judge asked him, who kicked down the door long time? Remember me telling you he had a niece who was staying with us? The man said the niece, husband, and the niece were having what he called horseplay. Now tell me who could have horseplay in my house and kicked down my door? Okay? They were horseplaying and the husband kicked down the door. And because me mad at him, because him filed restraining order, that's why I say him kick down the door. I say, my God. When the judge said to me, go to your car for your phone, the judge took the phone and compared the time when I made the phone call to 911 to the time when the picture was taken. Thank God for that police officer would tell me to go back and take the picture, because I wasn't even thinking straight. For no say me to take the picture. So I never take the picture until the officer said it. And thank God, because the judge asked me for the phone and compare the time. The judge said the time when the 911 call was made and the time when the picture was taken seemed quite relative. They are related. It's just like what? 20 minutes apart, if that much. Him said no, them said no. A doctor, my doctor at the time. But I said it was. You never got courthouse yet? Courthouse. I don't know if courthouse is for justice or something. But hey Negrita, how are you, sugar? How you doing, love? Okay. Oh yeah, Negrita was on to the next part of it. So anyway, the judge upheld the restraining order. And the judge told him, you threatened your wife. in front of your children, and you may not go back to that house. The evidence is right here. So he was asked not to come back to the house. So now that there was a restraining order out on him, he couldn't come back to the house. I know, let me tell you, sometimes God reveals things to us. We put ourselves in some trouble and God have to come rescue us sometimes, you know, a lot of times. So after the restraining order was ordered, he was out of the house. I decided that I was going to call the military, because remember by this time, you know, remember in 2014 he told me he was leaving the military, but as soon as he sent me the email saying he didn't want the marriage no more, he went back into the military. So I called the military, say, you know, there was an active restraining order out on him and all that. The colonel said to me, "You might have to sit down for this." The colonel said to me, Oh, Mrs. Trev, I'm so sorry to hear. I remember seeing you and your husband at his promotion ceremony a few months ago, and I thought you were such a loving couple. I'm so sorry to hear. I said, "What? Promotion ceremony?" She said, "Yes." I said, "My husband was promoted?" She said, Oh, I'm very sorry, ma'am. I'm very sorry. Is there something I can do for you?" I said, "Ma'am, you just did it. Thank you. Have a good day." So no believe me say, the man get promoted a few months before, in August to be exact, of 2015. Remember somebody there with the man before the man joined the military now? And I'm going to the military. And I have them two little wings there. And every time I see him come home and him rank change, and I keep saying to him, "Oh, you got promoted?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Then, why you get promoted?" And you know, even say nothing to me or say, you know, "Trev, me I'll get promoted." "Ah, Trev, man, your idea of the military and the reality of the military is not the same." I said, "Them have one little ceremony, like one little something and promote, one little something. You know, for, you know, thank your family." So the military is always thanking spouses who have to put up with their with the military member of the family having to always be gone and all that stuff. I said, "So that's so the military cool, that the military not even have one little something. I got the man that want gone away with me, you know." The man that want gone away with me. So the man getting promotions, the man no carry me, the man no tell me nothing. And then I try to convince me, say the military no have no ceremony. The military just tell him, say, yeah, him promoted. So when the lady told me that he was promoted that August, I was like, what? I can't believe it. She was like, yeah. I said, okay. So I went a digging. I went to searching. And yes, I found that he was indeed promoted that August. And I found the young lady that he went with. So I have this young lady parading as his wife, and take this young lady all the way to the military. Let me tell you, sometimes people call in a man all the way to the military and tell them, says his wife. That is his wife. And then come home. Come home that same August. Come home and I tell me, say, when he was in Texas the whole summer, he got a chance to think about our marriage and something. And he want me to forget about everything he said. And he wanted us to change. And he wanted us to... Stush Pumpkin is here! Stush Pumpkin, you know, someone was making potato pudding. I still make it in the oven. And I was showing Kizzy all the ice cream flavors that I made today. With jackfruit and strawberry and tamarind and pineapple and dragon fruit and avocado and banana, all those good things. Yes, man, I did. So anywho, so as I was saying, so when after the lady told me that the man was promoted and he had come to the promotion ceremony with his wife. Me don't know how some woman daring so. Sheldon. Sheldon, yes sir. Me don't know how some woman daring so. You think no man could have when come tell me say he want me to go somewhere with him. He want me to go somewhere with him like somewhere like that. That is a promotion ceremony and he want me to go parade as his wife. No man can run them joke there with me. Can't go promote me as his wife. And him have him wife and yard. And me I go laugh and answer to him. I can't just... You imagine somebody call you missus and you answer to it and know to God say it's not you. But anywho, to each his own. Some of us have a conscience and some of us don't. But anyway, that was what happened. But for sure you how cold he was. He came back and was telling me how, oh Lord Trev, you can't, have to be so hateful. Lord Trev, have to be so bitter. I already tell us if you forgive me. Yeah. And I said, no, I'm not forgiving you. It's not about forgiveness. You already state how you feel. You send me an email. And in the email, you said all these stories. And ever since you sent me that email, you have cussed and called me every name in the book. You beat your chest and tell me you're 100% sure if you never want the green card, you wouldn't ask me to marry you. Because you're not my type. Coupon you. Call you ugly and all. I know me I look for see the ugly Trevor. I know me can't find her, you know. Yeah. I'm ugly and all. And him couldn't want me. No, because you already get everything where you did want. Me done with you. I get everything what I want. And you could have even dead for all I care. And then a year later, you come and tell me if I forgive you, I'm hateful, I'm bitter because me say, no, relationship can't continue when after you don't call people them dirty names, they do them things. It cannot continue, it has to be over. And at the same time, you cry to me and I tell me if I forgive you, you want a relationship to get together, to get back together. At the same time, you get promoted and you carry another woman and introduce her to your colonel as your wife. And at the same time, you tell me, say, me you need to go. We need to revamp a relationship. And we need to go buy land together up in a Tennessee woods, up in a North Carolina hills, up in a Georgia hills, where stream run through and there's a lot of hunting and we can go hunt. Me can't even shoot gun. When me I go with you, go up in a mountain, go shoot, go hunt. When me they go hunt, me say, no. Me not going with you up in no mountain, go hunt. Nothing. Next thing, you say you they shoot after bear. Bear attack where you shoot bear and shoot me. I say a bear you did a shoot. Me not going nowhere with you. Me say, no, I am not going. I me not buying nothing with you. No. Because the relationship done, the only thing left is for you go your way and me go my way. Me tell them, say, after a relationship has broken down to the point where people start calling each other filthy, dirty names, the relationship over. Because after me tell you words, me done. You call me out of my name and me call you back out of yours, we are over. Where are we going with this nonsense after that? It's done. Because it's like there is none of that nice anymore. How do you get back from that? Exactly, Shusma. That's exactly what he wanted. I swear that's exactly what he wanted to do. And coming to about, oh Trev, no forgiveness. No. The forgiveness is for you to take your things and go. But you come to me about me must go with you up in a mountain. Me and you must go camping for the weekend. Me and you? No, my friend, not me and you. You want somebody else, but certainly not me and you. You go your camping by yourself. You have your intentions. I don't know about your intentions, but you want go on. Me not going. Me not going up there. So eventually now, we have to determine how we separate everything. Because him gone, me in the house. So now everything flipped. The whole script is flipped. Because now I am the petitioner. So, for TTB, you know, they call me Miss Lou, though, you know. They call me Miss Lou, man, especially when I say my poem them. You think me might have given you one little piece tonight, you know. Me might have given you one little piece of one when I write last year. Me never say it pan here so yet, but I might. What do you think, for TTB? You think I should? Stush Pumpkin, talk to me. Me have a little piece of poem about the here yesterday. Here? Remember? Me might have give one little piece. One little piece of it. If nobody no answer in 2 seconds, me not do it. But if you no answer, me will do it. What Sheldon I say? Sheldon, what you say? Me not gonna give all of it. Maybe just a little piece. Yes? You must say it. Ah, boy. All right. I might just give you just a little piece of it. Me I gonna say the rest of it and put it on my page. But for tonight, me might just give you a little piece. What if Papa Dread not the Dread Bungo that go on in? Supreme Court, High Court, Justice and Lawyer. I tell you, so we can't express our culture. Can't wear we ear twisted look like a Rasta. Since when was Rasta not a part of our culture? Me not talk about the one them afraid of water. With the natty head with 40 leg in. Me a talk about the clean and decent Rasta. Alright. That's it. I'm going to say the rest of it later on. I have it recorded already, so I'm going to upload it later on so y'all can enjoy it. Because I wrote that one last year when they said the little girl couldn't go to school because her hair was in a twist, something like that. Yeah. So that's when I wrote that one. Yeah, that was a little piece me give you, Sheldon. Me can't give you all right now. I gotta put the rest on I gotta put the rest on the page so you can enjoy it. Alright? Anywho, back to the story. So after it's very TTV. When I hear the rest of it, y'all gonna see. Yeah. But I might have a few more now. I think I might just do them one by one and put them. Sheldon, you just like me, writing the word flames. when we can't find the fire icon, we just write flames. Unless they're unstoppable. Really, Trev, you always just pour me and this technology. But anywho, so after the lady told me that now, me start to investigate. So now that he's not in the house, me I go through the computer. So as I go through the computer now, me I see all these things where the man have a whole catalog, you know. A whole catalog where him save people's names, them pictures, their phone numbers, like the man have a whole bevy of people. And I said, a bevy of women that he's been with. And I said, what? I looked to, my head hurt me. My head hurt me. When me see the heap of people, people are sending picture of pregnancy tests. Say I'm pregnant. Me at on Facebook, I search people, I find people. Me I call people, people I say, of course. I've been with him now for 2 years. Oh yes, we met at the club. Oh yeah, we work together. And somebody just find the woman them left, right, and in between. And I said, Jesus and peace. Look how God deliver me. So anyway, the man carry me back to court. And the emoji should appear and then him just touch it. Yeah. So anyway, him carry me back to court and he said, tell the judge how I'm lying and blah, blah, blah. The judge says, I uphold the initial verdict. You're guilty. You are guilty. Because only me can show you the door. I'm going to show you the door. I'm going to show it to you. Let me take down my phone right here, so. Wanna come with me? Wanna come with me? Cause me I go show it to you. Oh, me I smell the pudding, man. Yeah, me I go show it to you. Watch here. Now at the darkness. In the house. Watch here. Watch me in the dark. Let me turn on the light so. Let me show it to you. Because I know me don't fix it. Wanna see it? Wanna see it? See it there? See the door there? At the door that him kick it down. See that so? When my friend come fix it to me. And him not catch all now. See that? See the door frame here? When kick down. So, to the door there. Well kick off. Well kick off. See the sitting there at the door there, so? Wanna see it? So my finger upon it, see there? That's how they him kick the door. And kick down the door and tell me say. And then go tell everybody about a lie me I tell. I remember me telling her say, me and him work at the same hospital. When the man put me out of the house, me can't go work, you know, man. Because me not supposed to be seen near him. Me not supposed to be seen in workplace. So me have to stay home. Me couldn't go to work. You understand? Alright, see it there now. What do the volume? The volume something do it. Alright. That better? That better now, Sheldon? Let me see if the pudding ready. No, so the pudding not ready yet. The pudding not done bake yet. Okay, anyway. So now we have to start separating assets, so to speak. So it's my turn. Mr. Girl, I've been through hell and back. Been through hell and back. And I thank God for deliver me. I thank him for deliver me. So now I am the one who is writing up how everything is going to separate, because now I become the petitioner, because the script just flipped. So I decided, all right, this is my house. I not come out. I not come out of my house. I have my car. I take my car. I buy myself another car. So that's my car. So the Audi is his. And the black truck, where I'm claiming to buy for me and him take it away. By that time, he probably did sell it already. Me don't know, because it wasn't at the house since the October before. And we were now in March. The other vehicle that was destroyed, I put that, well, that's been destroyed. Me still don't know what happened to it. Lo and behold, after I wrote up everything, we went to court. The judge, my attorney is going to tell me they want me to sign what is called a Rule 65. Now, if any of you have had a domestic violence case and you go to court and lawyer try to invigilate you to sign one, Rule 65, you might want to reconsider whether or not you want to sign it. If you have never heard of a Rule 65, you all might want to go take a look at it and what it says. When I read over the Rule 65, mark you, I never had any intentions to harm this individual, you know. I had no intentions to cause him any physical or professional harm. So I wasn't going to do anything that was going to hurt him, but I certainly was not going to lay myself out anymore for this individual to harm me, because I saw what he was up to. So I said, well, I can sign the Rule 65 because he's not in the house. He's not in the house. So, hey, if it means that he will still be able to go on about his usual life, then that's fine. That's fine. So I signed it. You know what them turn around and say? Me signed the rule 65 because I lie me did I tell them kick down the door. Me say you see uno is out. Uno is a set of I don't know if I call you. You understand me? That was what they end up equating it to. Say, oh, I lie me did I tell them kick down the door. Uno see the door for yourself. Uno see the door. When kick down the door. Kick it right down. Kick it off. You understand? And me say, alright, me will take that. You can't say whatever I want to say. I know what happened. I know I have no reason for telling a lie. I'm not telling a lie to nobody. I don't have any reason to do that. So now, the judge say, he must sign a quitclaim deed and sign his name off this house and off the house in Miami. And I just need to sign my name off the Audi. Never know say me was up for another big old fight in my life. Let me tell you say another fight. Cause I figure that since it's already signed, we say he signs the quitclaim deed. I sign the paperwork of the car. And a story. You go your way, me go my way. And a story. It wasn't to be, my friends. It was not to be. So, so in May, we signed that paperwork. By the 30th of May, I already had everything put together. I got my bank papers, my papers for my job, everything. For them to sign the quitclaim deed. That's all we're waiting for the house to be transferred over. Huh. The man put up a piece of fight, you know, see? Refused to sign the quitclaim deed. Give me liar the paperwork for send, go give them the liar and I'll send the paperwork to them. I don't know. Hey, oh my God! Look at my little sugar burger. That dinner looks great. Which dinner looks great, Scotty? How are you, my love? Didn't you see me calling you this morning, boy? I am going to put you across my lap. You know that, right? Anywho, so then, you know, when I see my child, my head just, I lose stability a little bit. But anywho, so my attorney, I sent the paperwork to my attorney May 30th for him to have them sign the paperwork. No paperwork now signed. All of June, me calling him with, he give me all kinds of excuses. Me not suspect nothing yet, you know, because you don't know, so me not really so suspicious. Oh. You just not told the world. Oh, be quiet. You are too much. You are a mess. Yes, I can. I can still put you across my lap. I only loaned you to them. So anyway, June passed by, nothing. July came, I keep asking my attorney, what is happening? Why we're not getting the quitclaim deed signed? Nothing. So, middle of July now, about the 18th, somewhere around there, he called me. Trev, where you at? Can you come to the courthouse by 2 o'clock? Me glad now, you know. I thought, yes, I'll get the quitclaim deed signed now. I'm going to the courthouse. Flying along at the courthouse. When me reach down at the courthouse, me see my lawyer, one female judge that I never seen before, him and his lawyer. Me say, all right, I must quitclaim deed this time I got sign. Me glad now, you know. When we go in, me ask the lawyer, my lawyer say, what the case today? He say, oh, they file a contempt charge against you. Say you didn't pay the mortgage. So did you counterfile that they didn't sign the quitclaim deed? Because isn't that what we're waiting for? You have had the paperwork since May 30th. Say, oh, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're being so mean and nasty. Why they're gonna go file and they didn't sign the quitclaim deed, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, me end up going on trial. The people that I got alleged that I didn't sign the quitclaim deed because I was trying to mess up this man's credit. I wanted to say, yeah, let me give this man credit. Me no need for no sign nothing for bust up for destroying about his credit. What you talk about? I me give him credit. I me give him a pick of them for file for some could what you talk say? Me not go them low there. I don't go that low. Me I go cut off my nose to spite my face. So if me not pay the mortgage, my name is on the deed. Don't you think they will come after me? Me work so hard so many years to build my credit. Me not gonna mess up my credit just because me want to spite somebody. That doesn't even sound sensible. But anywho, my attorney sat there. Let me tell you something. Sometimes your lawyer them work against you, you know. You never know that? Yeah, sometimes your lawyer works against you. My lawyer sit on the courthouse with them two and them sup on the table. Hear me tell you? With them two and them sup on the table. The man never offer a word in my defense. Not one word in my defense. I mean that I defend myself. Me say the people them have the paperwork. Them say him not give it to them. He never said in court whether or not he gave it to them. So me was on my own basically. But me have to keep quiet because the woman find me in contempt. So me never pay the mortgage. But there was no paperwork filed. So them was in contempt for not having signed the quick claim deed. So me end up a lock up again. Stush pumpkin and don't laugh. Trev end up a lock up again. So when them put me in a little holding area, you know them have the little holding area in the courthouse. Me say me just want to tell the liar nothing but somebody, you know. But me know so me have to keep me cool. So here him now coming at the holding area tell me, oh you know Trev, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't. Yeah, okay. Alright. Cause me no want to blow up and then the next thing you know the man make me go sleep at jail. Me no want to go sleep at jail. So I'm saying, oh, you have the money to pay for the two months of the mortgage. Of course, yes, I have the money. Then the bank talked to you and me, and the bank said that when you get the quick claim deed signed, we're going to do the closing, and I need to have this much money. So how you mean if me not have the money? So me end up having to give him a check, and he went and cashed it and paid them the money. So me not sleep at jail. You see, after me come out, Stush Pumpkin, you know how that go after me come out, right? Yeah, man. Me lay it out pan him. Yes. Lady B! Yes, that's somebody I chat off my face. Yes. Me said that's when me lay it out pan him, brother. After me come out. After I came out of there. And me say, you are a cruel person because you know I gave you the paperwork since May. And you keep telling me you gave it to them. They said they never got it. And now you're going to come tell me they were lying. Why didn't you say it in the courtroom that they were lying? I mean, come on. Excuse me. Come on now. Foreign TTB still there and not quiet, you know. You understand? I said, come on now. So anyway, I said, well, now we need to get the quick claim deed signed. He said, yes, we're going to get the quick claim deed signed. And if they don't sign the quick claim deed, I'm going to file a contempt charge against them. Mr. Well, hurry up because time is going. By this time, the bank already scheduled me to close on the house several times already, you know. And because they don't have a quick claim deed, I have to start all over again. July runs off. Now it's August, me still not have no quick claim deed. Me say, what is not this, Jesus? Me say, me keep on a fight with the lawyer with the quick claim deed. Me say, you know something? Me go down to Wells Fargo. Me don't know if you don't have Wells Fargo. You know so Wells Fargo is some wicked people. I went to Wells Fargo to see if Wells Fargo would allow me access to the house paperwork. Wells Fargo said, the man give them permission, give them instructions, I should say, that they should not release the mortgage information to me. Mr. What do you mean by that? Because my name is on the deed. So why am I not privy to the information about the property? This is where I live. My name is on the deed. What's going on here? Me don't know if he was sleeping with somebody in the bank, you know. I don't know. But certainly them twist me, them turn me, them drag me, them put me there, so them put me there, so them put me there, so. Then them are going to tell me, give me a P.O. box number and tell me to mail the mortgage to a P.O. box in New Jersey. You never hear nothing like that? Me say, no. Me not doing that. Me not going to send my check out of my hand all the way to New Jersey to a P.O. box. I'm not doing that. Every day me there Wells Fargo sit down in a them lobby. Every day. The lawyer was working against Mr. Tush Pumpkin. He was working with them. I don't know what kind of kickbacks they promised him, but he was working with them. So me go down to Wells Fargo every day. Me sit down at Wells Fargo every day. Me come off working in the morning. Me sit down at Wells Fargo till 2, 3 o'clock. Nobody fi give me no answer. Then put me to this person, talk to this person, talk to this person, talk to that person. Every day. Every day. Eventually, I was talking to one guy down there. I think he thought he was hurting me, but he ended up helping me. He said, oh, ma'am, you have been here so many times, and we are not going to be able to help you. Then this is your last chance. The only person I can let you talk to is Miss so-and-so-and-so. I'm going to call the headquarters over in Texas, and you can talk to them. And whatever they say, it's going to be final. I said, okay. All right, call them. So he called over there in Texas. And when he handed me the phone to talk to the lady, and I told the lady what was going on, she says, you have a court order? I said, yes. I have a court order for him to sign the quitclaim deed. He hasn't signed the quitclaim deed. The lady says, why is Wells Fargo not giving you the information? I said, I couldn't tell you, but you have to talk to the manager here, because they keep telling me they can't give me the information because they have some of the instructions from the owner of the loan that they can't talk to me. And she said, okay, this is what I'm going to do right now. I am going to print everything, every information on that property, and I'm going to fax it to you right there, right now. Just wait for it. All you have to do is fax me the court order. So I told the girl that was there, I said, this is what the lady in Texas says. She says to fax her the paperwork from the court. They fax it, and in less than 30 minutes, I had all the documents from the house that Wells Fargo was refusing to give me all these months. So when I got it now, I decided, you know what? This lawyer has to go. But y'all know when you have to fire one lawyer, you know it's a process. Because it's like you're bringing up a case against him. So he has to get a lawyer to defend him, and you have to get a lawyer to defend you. So it's a process. So that process went through, and he was telling me, oh, you know, Trev, I don't know why you feel this way. What do you mean by why I feel this way? It's been since May you have had the quitclaim deed until now I'm going to get it signed. Now is August. You make me go back and get them charge me for contempt. And you still not get the quitclaim deed signed. What is the kickback you're getting from these people? Why it seems that you're working against me? You are not working for me. So I can't continue with you. So I called the bar, got me another lawyer. Get the lawyer, nobody time everything to roll over. September passes, now October. The lawyer said, I am going to, as soon as that lawyer came on board, he said, listen, it's been since May. Is either I want to sign the quitclaim deed, or we're going back to court, y'all are going on contempt charge. So we went. He said, this is the last deal. This is the last. This is what we're going to do. So we ended up going about 2 or 3 more times. You know when them signed the quitclaim deed? The end of November. The end of November. From May. From the 9th of May. The judge said, you signed the quitclaim deed. And he never signed it until the end of November after I fired the lawyer that was working with them and got the new lawyer. That's when them sign it. And let me tell you something. You know when you have to get like something like that with house and stuff like that, you have to get a letter from your job to say that you're still employed, how much you make, all this thing. Between May 30th and November, the bank gave me a closing date 17 times. 17 times the bank gave me a closing date, and none of them went through because we didn't have a quick claim deed signed. And every time the bank threatened me, every time them threatened me, they said, you know something, we are going to cancel this application because we are not getting anywhere. Every time we set a date, it doesn't come through only because we don't have the quick claim deed. And every time I have to go back to my job and get everything all over again. I remember in early November, I went back to the office at my job. And everybody in the office now tired of me, because I've been there so many times. They called the manager again. They said, Miss Trev is here again. She said, why are you here again? I said, the man still not signed the quick claim deed. So every time they cancel it, I have to come back to get the paperwork. And let me tell you something. The woman put on a piece of prayer. The woman put on a piece of prayer. She said, in the name of Jesus, I claim this for you. They're going to sign this quick claim deed this month of November. I said, me just stand up there so I shiver in my shoes. The woman pray a piece of prayer right there. She says, I claim this for you in the name of Jesus because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And that was November. And the next thing I know, the quick claim deed was getting signed the end of November. As soon as they signed it, I sent it off. The bank scheduled my closing the 5th of December. Me still in my house. Me still in my house. Yes. Me still in my house. The same house where the man go out time way to put me out of. You don't ever see a worse side from my dog story? After all when me do for you. After everything when me do for you. And this is how you tell me thanks. This is how you tell me thanks. This is the thanks when me get. This is how grateful you be. Yeah. Now say thanks to me. Couldn't say thanks because it not in our no. In our no for say, boy Trev, me thank you for all you do for me. Me appreciate it. But here what? Me no. I don't want to be in the relationship or be honest from the beginning because since you could have tell me say you never wanted from the beginning, that simply means you knew from the beginning. All of the on your knee you cry. And all of day I eat and belch. And all the day upon your knees, you knew. You knew exactly what was up. You knew you didn't want to be here. But there's absolutely no reason for you to have dragged me through all of this mess. All of this nonsense. When you knew from the beginning that you didn't want to be here. Alright? It's been, March is going to come. It's going to make 5 years. Yeah. I'm still in my house. And you know the worst part about it? He's still, all the beg him to go use the second VA loan and buy another house. That's what he still had to do. So was it worth it? Was it worth it? I'm sure it never did worth it. You understand? I remember say all this time, me still no know about the car, For those of you who have listened to the story on the car, all this time I still didn't know anything about the car. But in 2017, I guess tonight is going to just run into the end of it. So in 2017, in North Carolina, you have to be separated a year before you can file for divorce. So in 2017, he went ahead and he filed for divorce. I didn't care. I wasn't going to rush to go file. I don't care. Because apparently his ego has to tell him it has to be me that filed because I'm the one leaving her. It has to be me that filed because I'm the one leaving her. If it floats your boat to be happy to say, well, you're the one who left me, that's fine. I'm not going to be worried about some nonsense like that. Because I am happy that I can come home. Yes, I can come home in peace. Me and my children can sit down in the living room. We can chat. We can laugh. We can have fun. I don't have to worry about anybody coming in, calling me names. I don't have to worry about my children hearing this kind of nonsense. My children can live in peace. If they want to sleep in the couch, they can sleep in the couch. Whatever they want to do, they can be quite comfortable in their home where they don't have to worry about violence and negativity. That was my only objective. And after I achieved that, everything else could go. I really didn't care about whatever else happened. But he filed his divorce. I went to court. I was just like done. I was just done. I was just exhausted. Exhausted. He had filed restraining order against me like twice after that because a friend of mine had sent me a picture. She said it was sitting in her Facebook. Somebody sent her a friend request on Facebook. It was a picture of me wearing only my panties. And I thought, and she texted me the picture. She said, is that you? I looked at me, yeah. I remember that picture. He took that picture when we went to Orlando. And then he told me, oh, the old phone. The picture. I said, what the picture? They delete the picture out of the phone. He said, oh, me delete the picture. But the old phone now save nothing. So me don't know what the picture. And as soon as me and him separate, the picture show up on Facebook. So I go to police station. Yes. So them arrest him. Yes, they arrest him. So after he come out of jail, him run go file restraining order against me. Claims say me make them arrest him illegally. The judge say, oh, me them arrest you illegally. Yeah, that's what them arrest you for. You not get arrested legally. So I'm going to go file restraining order. Then one other time again, me get the paperwork. So I'm going to file under restraining order again. When the date come for the restraining order, I go down to the courthouse. They said, your name is not on the list today. I said, what you mean? When I went into the courtroom, my name not up on the list. The judge call out every name, mine never call out. The judge said, go to the clerk, find out. When I went to the clerk, man, I miss my days of work, When I go, lo and behold, the clerk said, him file it, and after them serve me, in come back. The man just play some stupid games. You understand me? File the paperwork. Then after them tell him, say them serve me the paperwork, he went back and cancel the paperwork. So me didn't know him cancel the paperwork. So me miss my days of work because I'm telling you, he and I work the same hospital. So when he file these ridiculous stuff, me cannot go to work because me and him work at the same hospital. So me can't go to work because me not supposed to be around him. Me not supposed to be seen at his job. So he just played these. So after they served me and I couldn't go to work, then him go back and cancel it. I mean, I know say cancel. So I showed up at court. The judge said he cancel it. Those are the things I went through. Those are the things I went through. You understand? A whole lot of people out there marrying to people. Think you know them. You don't know them. Some people, there are people for years and you think you know them. You don't know them. Because people can be so cruel. People can hide who they are for months, years, decades. And you're with them. Their objective is to hide who they really are from you. But what we need to do is to stand up for ourselves. Because, a whole heap of red flag me get, And a little bit of red flag me run through, There were so many of them. So many. And I let sympathy, because I had so much sympathy for this individual, and I let all that sympathy take hold. And I lost myself trying to preserve that individual. Please, guys, don't lose yourself trying to preserve another individual. Make decisions that are for you, for your benefit, because certainly, in the end, you are going to find out who the person is. You're going to be living with such regret that why I didn't do this, why I didn't do that. Don't live with regret. Do what you have to do. Do what you must do for you. And it wasn't until after we divorced that summer, the summer of 2017, we went to court. He moved to a county over from me, and he filed the divorce over there. I went to the divorce court, and when I came out of the divorce court, y'all remember I told you how when my mom and her husband came up for the wedding, how her husband told me he prays to God he don't live to see the aftermath of this marriage, because him say, Trev, your belly I go burn you. I don't see nothing good in that individual. He is going to take you through hell. I can see it. But you know, young people, and nobody can tell you nothing. So me just hope to God me no live to see what him going to do to you. When I walked out of courtroom that July day, because in the court you have to turn your phone off. I come out at a courthouse. My younger daughter, my middle daughter had gone with me to court. And when I come out of the courthouse, I open my phone. The first text on my phone, my sister texted me and said, Papa dead. Papa dead. The same way he had predicted. The same way he had said, I hope God take me so me no live to see all way I go through. In dead, the same date I'm a divorce. Same like he had predicted in 2008. Same like he asked God to take him. He said, ask God to take him so he no live to see what me I go through. And trust and believe me. Me been through hell. Me been through hell. God bless that little old man. May his soul rest in peace. You understand me? Just like he predicted, him said, Trev, you go through hell with this individual. I don't see nothing good in him. I don't see nothing good in him. Me don't know what you're doing with yourself. He said all the things that as women, we don't want nobody tell we, because we don't want nobody tell me something if I'm married to this smarty. No, I don't want nobody tell me, because I'm gonna marry him. Yeah, I'm gonna marry him. And one heap of times we get warning and we don't listen. We don't listen. Yes, and we need to stop being too kind. We need to stop being too kind. And that is why even today, if somebody comes to me and they are crying, that's the first turn off. Because every time I see somebody in distress and they're crying, I remember how this individual was on his knees crying. I remember how the man cry and holler. How his sister and his mother bawl upon the phone. I remember. And so when people cry when they're asking for help, it triggers something inside of me. I said, you cry because you tell me lie. That's just how I feel these days. Yes, me should have listened. Yes, I should have listened. But you know, so them time there, me didn't listen. Because I'm too stubborn. Me didn't listen. I wasn't listening at all. And I just feel so I never didn't want him to tell me, say, me not married to this man there. I already have planned for the marriage. I remember me telling you, say at the wedding, the veil caught fire when we were lighting the unity candle. The veil on my head catch fire, nearly burn off my head. And him talk to me again about it. Him say, Trev, that is a sign. You not listen. And it was a sign. Wanna make me talk and burn up my pudding? But Jesus help me soul, Papa God. Then that's so long you pudding a take for bake. Me granny foot, I know the pudding a bake yet, you know. Me Jesus, look at the life I got done and the pudding a bake to head side. But but anyway, guys, after the divorce, that was in July. In October, I had one of the weirdest dreams. Oh, foreign TTB, able to find love again. Love has never left me. Love has never gone anywhere. I am full of love. I am just more cautious. Nobody now give me a basket for carry water anymore. Nobody can do that. Can't do that. And right now, me not so forgiving. I just slip your slide. Goodbye. I'm not going to be forgiving today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. Now it's over. Goodbye. I'm done. But I'll be alright. I'll be perfectly fine. So anyway, I'm going to tell you all about the dream I had. So in about, I think it was around October of 2017 now, me get one dream, somebody at Jamaica, and me across, you know, it look like flat bridge, because that's the only river me know where big and wide, so. And me I walk, somebody build one wooden bridge cross the river, me I walk across the river, and there's a young man in the river taking a shower, taking a bath in the river. Me talk to him, you know, how you're doing, whatever, and me I talk to him. And as I'm walking across and talking to him, I look under the river banking, and there were two pieces of clothes there. A blue piece of clothes and a white piece of clothes. So I said to the young man, why clothes that up underneath the river banking here? So I said to me, say, Auntie, sometimes when the people them come bathe, them left them clothes so that when they coming back, they not have to bring new clothes. Me bend down and me pick up the two pieces of clothes, and surprisingly, the two pieces of clothes look like mine. Like, oh, put them over my hand. And me said, then how the river come down and the clothes them not dirty up. Him said, me not know. As me start walking again across the river, across on the little bridge, me hear roosters a crow. Roosters a crow, way up in the distance. So me said to him, say, but at the middle of the night, why the rooster them round here so crow? Him said to me, say, Auntie, the rooster them round here so crow all hours of the day and all hours of the night. I say, oh, okay. So me keep walking. I'm going up a hill and I can hear the roosters crowing up the hill, but it sounds like they're crowing coming down the hill. And I am going up the hill. Mark you, me still have the two pieces of clothes over my arm, you know, and I'm walking up the hill. As me go up the hill, when me look, who me see the crow? The man and his mother. I say, didn't my people hear the crow so like rooster? When the mother see me, she end on her head so. She no make another crow. She end on her head so. And me pass her, she pass me no word. And him now, when him a pass me, him look pa me so. Crow! Right in my face. Say, okay. Still I walk a go on with the two pieces of clothes over my arm. As me past them, there was a corner. And as I'm about to turn the corner, I can see in front of me there is sunlight. Like daylight is coming out. I turn around to look behind me. And there is pitch darkness. Pitch black. But I can hear the two of them crowing going down the hill in the darkness. And the light, the day is lighting out in front of me. And when I get up, I said, Jesus, what kind of dream that? What a dream. So I call Mommy and I say, Mommy, this is what my dream. Mommy said, Trev, the roosters are coming to roost my child. I said, God bless her. Look at old man there, no. Mommy, God bless you, no man. Jesus have mercy. Mommy said, the roosters are coming home, my child. Everything what they been saying about you, all the lies. She couldn't look in at your face because she a crow. She help him spread the lie them by you. But she can't look you in at your face and crow. She can't look in at your face and say it. But in bold face, I'm gonna look in at your face and tell the lie upon you and make it seem say are true. But she knows they are not true, so that's why she stopped crowing when she see you. Then what kind of lie them gonna tell upon me, mommy? Mommy say me no know, I know. But you will find out because God are gonna make sure say the enemy bring the news. The enemy will bring the news. And you will hear it with your own 2 ears. Nobody now gonna have to tell you what it is. He said, Jesus help me soul, God. Sometimes me dream afraid of myself, you know. Because me dream something sometime. And when me say, Jesus of Christ, them dreaming not see breed, them not alright. Lo and behold, 2 days after the dream was when him send me the email saying need me to come at the counseling session where I put together for our daughter. Mark, you know, from we divorce, you know, from we separate, you know, from 2016, you know, I enrolled my 2 children and myself into counseling. And him saying a court said the pitney them no need no counseling, a extra. Because everything when me tell the court a lie, me I tell you. The pitney them no need no counseling. But me know better, so me can pick them a counseling on myself. Okay? So now, all of a sudden, you will come send me email, say, we need to go counseling. You put the pitney in a counseling. After, for a whole year ago, you cuss in a court and say, a lie, me I tell the pitney don't need no counseling. I extra. And I want things to look bad because I want you to look bad. I know you're going to come send me email. Say you have her in a counseling. I don't want you to be seeing 2 counselors. But anyway, I decided, all right, I'm going to go. Let me go hear what him there at the counseling I say. I go at the counseling and I hear how me telling about it in the car or something. That was the time when the man sit down in the counseling and tell the woman in front of me, yai them. The man say, Alia, you should have been grateful to me. Because if it wasn't for me, you asked that they're in prison right now. What kind of prison? Whether they are prison. Because I burn up the car and try to free him because him tell me say him no want me. Same thing with my mother say. You're going to get the news, the enemy, you're going to bring the news right to your ears. And you're going to hear. Lo and behold come to find out. The people them tell everybody where would I know me. Everybody who. Me and the man work at the same place. No? The man tell everybody at the job. So when they are work and people are side-eye me don't even know why people are side-eye me. The man ball and tell everybody how me a wicked. And me a walk and talk like me nice. And how me burn up car. And try to send him to prison. That time poor me. No know nothing about how the car burn up or where the car burn up. You understand? You see how people can be cruel? You see how people can be cruel? The man tell everybody. So when me start to say it now, people are say, I heard about that a long time ago. Really? Oh, I heard about that a long time ago. Really? So everybody here, I only me want to know. So you can imagine everybody will look upon me like, make she go on, she just walk on a chat like she nice. She favor fart because she burn up car and want her husband to go to jail for it. You can imagine what people, the things, just imagine the things what people say. When they might look upon you and I think the worst of you because of what they have heard. And you they don't know. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. You don't know who for years it land pan. Because of me hear how the man ball. And me know how he can ball. And me knowing can pretend to be a victim and tell people them such a wicked lie. Oh, Jesus. The night when I come out of the counseling, I said to myself, said, Jesus, no, I can't take no more. This is just too much for me, want it too much. I can't take no more. It just too much. But at that time, I decided to go along at the police station now. Because I want to know, because I know the police had come to the house the night about the car. And I went to go down at the police station. And the police tell me, from 2013, from the time when him left go Alabama and called the police and I threatened him, the man has been calling the police since then, making some like old fool police report. My wife and I had a verbal altercation. Who the cockroach call police, tell police them foolish for waste civil servant time. Can't tell police them garbage there. My wife and I had a verbal altercation. Police have one list of sitting them give me. Unfounded. The amount of time him call the police. Me get mad upon the police and come and say, wow, you never did make me know. The police, oh, you weren't being investigated for anything. So we had no reason to contact you. But at least you know things the police should have didn't make me know. They never make me know, brother. So me never know, say. The man did go along at the court, go along at the police station that call 911 and did go along and go make police report over and over about me. I didn't know. So me don't know what was his objective. Why him had a whole stack a police report against me. A whole stack of police report against me. I me never know. What was his plan? I have no idea. But if you are going to call the police for an innocent person over and over, you stack up police reports against this person. What are your intentions? Do you intend to hurt this person and then claim self-defense because you have a dozen police reports against them? That's the only thing I can think of. And I've thought about that a million times. And when it comes to the end of my thoughts, I go on my knees and I say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Because whatever it was, you saved me. You spared me from it. Whatever it was. I mean, I tell you no say, if me dead tomorrow, if me no wake up tomorrow morning, certain things me not so sure me believe in, but me not disbelieve them. But when me see all the things, and at the same time the man I put on Facebook, I will be delivered and all these things. Him I put on Facebook and people are sorry for him and people are telling him, oh, God will deliver you and all these things. Him I put on Facebook and people are sorry for him. And me I look upon it and me I say, look at that thing. Everybody upon they are sorry for him. Like say him are the victim. They on Facebook I play a victim. Everybody are sorry for him. Eventually, me discover everything that was hidden from me. And me never did have to search too far. But that night after me go down at the police station and me get the paperwork them from the police. And I come home. I go sleep. I bawl myself to sleep because I couldn't believe it. And when I sleep, I dream. I dream so I go up a hill. The hill steep so. I go up the hill and I run, you know. I run up the hill and I thirsty. My lips them parch, me thirsty and I go up the hill. I run up the hill. I say 1, 2, 3. You know the mountain ridges? I see the 3 mountain ridges. And me look up on them and me I say, wow, the mountain ridges them nice and beautiful and greeny. But me I run up the hill and me thirsty. And the one over this side, to the far right ears, right, that would be the right, my left. It just bust open. And water just start flow. Crystal clear, beautiful water. Just start flow out of the mountain and flow down towards me. And me I run towards the water and me I running out, me I run because me so thirsty. And when me I run, so me feel the hands of a man. Powerful hands, strong hands, the strongest hands of a man I've ever felt. And the man grabbed me by my shoulder, so. And when me turn around to look upon the man, so the man said to me, why do you run to the river that is already flowing towards you? In the name of Jesus. And me say, like me just snap to reality. And me like, shoops, the water is running down the mountain. It will come towards me for true. Why in the world am I running towards it? And the man led me to the edge of the road where the water was gushing by. I'm got the edge. I'm thirsty still, you know. I still need a drink. And the man hold on by my shoulder and lead me to the water. And I bend down. And I try to scoop up some water. But when I put my hand in the water and pull up like this, my hand come out of the water dry and empty. I'm going to do it 3 times, and the 3 times my hand come up dry and it come up empty. And the 3rd time when me do it, me turn around to the man like, I'm mad, me I get mad with him now, you know. Me so thirsty and me I run to the water and you lead me come here so. If you take up the water, I know me can't get the water, me can't even get a drink. And me turn around to the man and say, what in the world? How comes me can't get a drink? And you carry me, and when me look around upon him, the man start walking away. And me start to call like, what the hell? How come me can't get a drink? Me can't scoop up the water. The man was walking away. I'm going to wake up out of the sleep. I call mommy and I tell mommy the dream. Mommy said that is exactly what God is telling you. Why run to the river that is already flowing towards you? Leave everything in God's hands. He's taking care of everything. He's taking care of it. He's sending you his angels. Them are come. You are hear the news, them left, right, and in between. You are see all of the plots. You're seeing everything. And you're not have to look. He is the master. He is the one in control. You don't need fear search and a dig and a do all of this and a... No. Let it give to him. Leave it in his hands. And let it be. Leave it in his hands and let it be. And that is what I eventually learned to do. First time I have to leave it in God's hands, guys, and let it be. Because him say, why are you running to the river that is already flowing towards you? So it's almost like I am going after my victory, but my victory is already coming to me. So why me I run go towards it? Just leave it. It's coming. It's coming. So everything just started to be revealed. Everything just started to be revealed. And that's when me decide, all right, me not done yet. The girl that when text me on Facebook, me say me I go call her. Maybe she and I need to have a conversation. Because all the other people them tell me, oh, them was with him for 4 months, 3 months. And, you know, me I go to the computer, me I find where people are, women I get mad with him and I say, oh, I do this to you, that to you. And then you go home to a wife and you are not ready for me. And him I play a victim and I act like, you know, I'm some devil and whatever. And I give him them all kind of story. But he saved all these things. He don't keep them as trophy. Ah, boy. I call the lady. I text her. I asked her if I can talk to her. She said yes. We talk. She call me and we chat. We chat. We chat. And the woman said to me, say, Trev, me I beg you to forgive me. I from one day a Korea 2012, me there with the husband, you know. And when him come to Jamaica 2013, that was when him come to a consummate relationship, you know. And since then, I've been coming to North Carolina every 3 to 4 months. Him put me up in a hotel. She can't tell me when him a cuss me. She said me dey on the phone and me dey on the phone. Him a me on the phone when him a cuss you. Me can't hear every word. Yeah, man. Yes, and all the things where I'm tell her, she could have tell me. All the things. She said in a 2015 April, when him tell you say him not trust you with him pitney, I said him pitney at Jamaica. I was there in North Carolina, spent the week with him. But then when him tell you say I go work, I'm then I gonna work. I'm come at the hotel, spend the whole night with me, and then I come home in the morning, like I work him I come from. She said, she give me the whole 10 yards. When him tell her say him I go on training. Him left from Thursday or Friday. I mean, him come pick up at the airport, me and him there at the hotel. Him come back home Monday. Me and him spend the whole weekend together and drop back at the airport and then come home. She give me the whole 10 yards. She said the money when you miss in a 2015 when him close the bank account and take the money. Him give me the money for go a doctor. Him give me the $4,500 for go a doctor to find out why I can't get pregnant. I said, really? She said, yeah. I said, look at that thing. Look at that. How far did I have to go to get all that information? Look at that. She said, when I must send down the pitney that April, I immediately carry down the pitney. I immediately carry down the pitney. That's why I'm taking out the pitney out of school from April. And I carry down the pitney go get to his mother. So I said, what happened now? Why you want to talk to me now? Why? What is going on now? Because I read all of the messages where you sent me or you so angry. What is the problem now? She said, Trev, make I tell you something. The man play me. I said, oh, really? She said, yeah. Him play me, but him go and pay for it. Really? Why him play you with now, sister? She said, you not ready for this? My name plan for go so long tonight, you know, but you know, make me do it. Anyway, and I know the pudding no bake yet. I don't know what's wrong with that, the pudding, the brother. But anywho, the woman say, the man play me, no Trev. I said, what you mean him play you? Why him do? She say, you see, in a 2016 January, you remember me telling you, say 2016 January, him go to Jamaica, and the pitney bring the paper, the letter come give me, and me look on the letter, it said discover, credit card, statement in it, and when me looking at it, and the 2 plane ticket for him and a woman, go to Jamaica. This a woman you know who live in Jamaica said to me, say, Trev, the man tell me say I left you, you know. So when me here say the man there at Jamaica, the man never tell me say I come to Jamaica, you know. Because I was up there. She was up here, I think the November. She was up here. So now, he bring her up November, spend time with her. Now it's January, he might go Jamaica. He might go with another woman from North Carolina. This woman said she didn't know he was coming to Jamaica. She said when she heard that he was in Jamaica, she called his brother. Me Lord Jesus to pumpkins. Let me look again. Me have to look again. But yes. Such pumpkin. Yes, brother, it's on. And when I open it, the heat is coming out. But the pudding not cook. I don't know why the pudding not cook. But The pudding not cook yet. But anywho, she said, when me hear say he was in Jamaica, me call the brother. Me say, your brother they here? The brother say, yes, he's here. But he's here with his wife. So she said, because me know say me a the side chick. You know see the trouble we take on for ourselves as women? She said, because me know say me a side chick. Me say, well, if him there with him wife, man, him wife must they make up. So she said, I decided I was going to stay away because I don't want to cause no problems. But she never knew, say, I didn't know that woman he was with. It wasn't me. So she said a couple of days later, she having a conversation with somebody. And they were talking that he's there and whatever. And she said, oh yeah, he's there, but he's there with his wife. So I'm staying away. And the person says, yes, he's here with a woman, but that's not his wife. So that's when they went stalking me on Facebook, found my page. The woman said, this is not the woman he's here with. So if this is his wife, he's here with a different woman. The girl said, make I tell you something, Trev. You don't know what I mean, but me a fighter, I know. Me a fighter. She said, me collect up some buckle, see? I'ma start look for him because I went going to tear him up. I went going to tear she up. I went going to... Me say me the way you catch them, you know. Because I uno fi fight. No me. Me no fight. I uno fi fight. Me the way you fi catch them and rip them up, tear them up. Because I your responsibility, that not mine. She said when him hear say she a look for him, he took off. So, run gone up here. Him and the woman fly out of Mobile. Come back. I don't remember me telling you when he come back. How the man a call me. If you come at airport, come pick him up. And oh God drop me in the trance, in the sleep. To make sure say, me not go to the airport go pick him up. You understand me? When the woman tell me, Stush pumpkin, you know, so I don't want to feel it, you know, but me, something inside of me was like, you know what? Unfair games played twice. You understand me? She was swearing that she's with him, she was hurting me. Not knowing, say, he was playing her too. Me roaster food children say, if you talk till you put down bake. That you know easy. Let me taste the pudding again, cause Rasta Judge. Me mama. No sir. Me know so when me bake pudding before and I saw it stay. And I saw it stay when and I saw a knife supposed to stay. The pudding supposed to be baked. It no bake. This no bake. I want me know when put in it. But me think me put the pudding. So I put why hear the tourists, so they put not slow down. Lord Jesus. So anyway, so the girl give me the whole story, the whole bill and receipt. So when she come after him, he run. With this woman when I'm come with, go down there with from North Carolina. Run and come back on a ball bloody murder. Tell me if you come at airport, come pick up. Me glad to God he dropped me another chance there. Because I don't know what would have happened to me that night. Because all of this information he never wanted me to hear, never wanted me to know. You understand? But me not really care. Like, you understand me? Me not go. It was my intention to go run up and down in a courthouse with him and do all of this because that cost me too much. You know say a 3 liar me end up used for the divorce? 3 liar. You understand me? When we come out of courthouse, when we done with courthouse, me have to start back from scratch. From scratch. 3 liar. me end up using. 3 of them. Yeah. That's what me go down to. And the man have the nerve. The nerve. Come and talk about him want me to pay his attorney's fee. You know, the man bright out there. Him want me to pay him attorney's fee. I'm glad my lawyer just squashed that. The third lawyer, she was the best. Of the 3, the third one, she was the best. I don't know how I never did find her from the beginning. I don't know how I never find her from the beginning. If I did find her from the beginning, I wouldn't end up waste so much money and all of this shenanigan crap would have not go on. Because she knew her stuff and she would have just nip it right in the bud and the body on the other side couldn't manipulate her. So I just wish I could have found her. But I didn't find her, so hey, I'm glad I found her when I did. Because if me have the other 2 income poop them, but all this time here, I would have still walk like Hector Gibson, one on behind me and one on before me. You never hear about Hector Gibson? Yeah, my mother and my grandmother always talk about Hector Gibson. Walk with one on behind you and one on in front of you when you're papa. Yeah, some of that still a walk. If me never did end up finding that lawyer. But she helped me out pretty good. And get everything the way me wanted it. Because me didn't want with the custody thing. Me say the pitney go 1 week with me and 1 week with him. And you know some people still not understand why me do that. Me don't know about it, them not understand. Because I think we don't own pitney. We don't own them, you know. We are just the vehicles through which these children come onto the earth to continue the generation of human beings. But we don't own them. We are supposed to raise them in accordance with the laws of the land and give them some moral compassing, but we don't own them. So when I see, like on Facebook, mothers are saying them don't want the pitney go to them father. Because me don't want it, new girl chat to me pitney. You know, do they really realize that is some kind of ridiculous nonsense? So what? All you have to do, in my view, is to teach the child respect. Tell the child, this is what it is. This is your new normal. You will no longer have both your parents with you in the home. It is not the end of the world. You will be just fine. When you go with your other parent, you might find that your other parent has another mate. What you're going to do as a child is be respectful. I see people that they're telling the pitney, no make him chat to you. No make she chat to you. What kind of nonsense? What kind of garbage? You all be telling your children, you need to stop it. Because surely, if you send the child to be with the other parent, and the other parent has a mate, you want the mate to see the pitney dropping a one hole and make the pitney go on in there because you tell the pitney not to chat to them, and you tell the pitney say to be disrespectful to them? No, can't do that. So all you have to do is teach your child respect. Now listen, these are the rules. This is what you're going to do. Be respectful. Remember the rules. Every time I have to change with my daughter, I tell her, remember the rules. Remember your manners. Be on your best behavior. Because me not really care that she go. She been changing house every 7 days for the last almost 5 years. She changes house every 7 days. She change house. She come to me Friday. She go to him next Friday. She come back to me next Friday. Yes. And situations like these can work for children if we help them to make it work. A lot of times, it's us. It's us who make the situation bad for the children. And then we run, go a court and go cry. And say, oh, the pitney is not tolerating it well. Oh, the poor child. Initially, we're going to have those situations because initially I had those things with my daughter. I have to go back a court and stuff. And they were like, oh, you are the mother and she's a girl. You need to keep her and stuff like that. And eventually, I was like, not gonna work. Not gonna work. She have to go and come. Because I need my sanity. And at that time, I never think I was even mentally sound enough to be taking care of anybody for 24/7s all day long, all the time. I didn't think so. So it was a relief for me when she would go. I would get a little bit of break and then she would come back. And so it went on and I just left it like that. And it's working perfectly fine. A lot of people still don't agree with it, but I'm really not living for anybody. I'm on my own. I do it how it works for me. And I teach my child to be respectful. So for school, this is how it works. So my home is her primary address. That is her primary home. Because she can't live two places. This is her primary home. So from my home, she goes to school on the bus. From his home, he has to drive her to school. So he takes her to school and picks her up. And that's how it has been going. But from my home, which is her permanent address, her primary address, she takes the bus. She goes on the school bus. When she's not with me, I go to the school to find out what paperwork is being given out this week, whatever. Because I don't expect that they're going to send it with her. She's going to take it to him and he's going to send it to me or send me a copy. No, I don't expect that and I don't ask for that. I go to the school myself and I collect whatever paperwork. I email the teacher myself and she emails me the stuff. So when she comes to me, I have everything that she had gotten the week before. I'm not been in an argument with nobody. No. Not in an argument with nobody. You understand? And it works just fine. She has adapted to it. It is her new normal and she has adapted to it. And that's how it is. That's how it has remained. And that's how it's going to remain. You understand? Because if she comes to stay with me the whole time, no, how am I going to get to move around? How am I going to get to do this and that and leave the house and, no. Because I'm going to have to adjust my routine to accommodate her each time. So when she goes, I get a chance to breathe. If I want to say, run to New York to see family members, I can go without having to worry about what's going to happen to her. If I want to run to Georgia, I run. If I want to run to Miami, I go. So when she's not here, I take the opportunity to do lots of things that I would not be able to do if she was here. Now that there is COVID, you can't go anywhere. But if I had to go anywhere, since she's working online, we just go together. And just call it what it is. So that's the only thing I have to keep in mind whenever I talk to her, that she just has to keep herself focused. Because people be like, oh, my child don't function well with it. No, your child don't function well with it because you don't allow your child to function well under the circumstances. You tell your child that it is bad. It's bad. Your father left me. So what? I tell you pity them something there. Your father left me and you act so pitiful. Because children will take on the energy of their parents. If you are crying and act pitiful, Lord, him wicked, you see. Him left me and left me one for raise, yeah. The poor pitney go and take it on. And in taking it on, you can see how some sort of hate and resentment starts to build up because the pitney thinks, you know, the other parent hurt this parent. So then take it on. And it's a heavy burden for us to put on our children. A very heavy burden. We shouldn't put those burdens on our children. Not one bit. We should do it. We should help them to be the best that they can be. And not take on more than they can handle. Because a lot of it that is adult problem, the pitney them no need for be handling adult problems when they are children. They don't need to. How long now this I put in the oven? You remember when I put it in there? Remember that food? Me Jesus. Stush pumpkin. If I boil this up, this I put in a boil today. We are going to see. But the thing is, it is separating from the sides. So when it's separating from the sides, it's supposed to have been cooked, right? But, you know, the potato pudding don't cut nicely when it's hot. It needs to be cool. So, it go and be cool. And see if maybe when it's cool, it might be better off. Let me get me another knife and see what the inside of it looks like. Something. Stop it up. Oh, it look like it. It look like a bait, man. See there? The knife look almost clean. Cleaner than the last one. Because this was the last time I put it in. And this is this time. So it look like it bait now, right, Stush Pumpkin? Yeah, it look like it bait now. So maybe it just need for... It just need for cool, right? Alright, yeah. Yes, it done bait now. So me I forgot just make it cool off. Yeah, it cook, yeah. We're going to leave it, make it cool. And then we are going to eat it. We are going to eat it tomorrow. I'm sorry, so I can't get none because it smells nice. It look nice. Let me turn off the oven. Yeah. So, hot potato pudding, too soft. You have to leave it, make it get cool. Right, Stush Pumpkin? Yeah. So, I have to leave it, make it cool. So, when it cools off, me and my daughter will eat it tomorrow. Tomorrow when I cut it. Me make on a see. Stush Pumpkin, you know what you miss? You miss me showing them the ice cream that we make today. You want to see them? Answer me. You want to see them? While you type yes. Sheldon, you did see the ice cream them? You make the ice cream them clean, don't let it dry. Don't let what dry? Don't let what dry? The pudding? May I make it pudding cool? Cause the pudding too hot right now. So me I gonna make it cool. What you say? It's clean right now. I don't know what you say, Stush Pumpkin. But it look like it cooked now because the knife came out clean. Or you eat it warm? No, sir. Also, make it go and cool down a little bit. Make it go and cool down. Cause when it warm, it maybe not cut so right. Oh, you want to see ice cream? Watch us, Stush Pumpkin. See ice cream I'm gonna make today? See it? Yes, sir. Me da show kids them earlier today. Earlier this evening when me did just start the live. Me da show it to Kizzy. The ice cream them me make. See that one here? Oh, you made the grape nut one, you like it? Yeah man, the grape nut ice cream. See this one? This is pineapple, peach, and spinach. Nice to see? Tastes so nice. And then the one here, like must be blueberry and jackfruit, dragon fruit, something like that. Tastes good, you see? Yes. Let me show you the one I'm gonna make. This one is banana and avocado. I didn't want you to cook it anymore. If you cook what? You didn't want me to cook. You didn't want me to cook what anymore? The pudding? You want the pudding to cook out till it dry out. Oh, well it not dry out, it's pretty moist, but it only thing me not like the like the top of it. The top of crust, but anyway, me not like it with the top of crust. Yes man, me do a little chew down. See one here, so this one is pineapple coconut. Tastes nice. My daughter I was making her do a taste test of them. And jackfruit peach, pineapple. Yes, I used all kinds of fruits today. I was on a roll. And this one is like tamarind, pineapple. Yes, all tamarind me use. Tamarind, pineapple. Yeah, them taste really, really good. Dragon fruit and coconut and all this stuff. Yeah. So that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing today. I was trying to do the video of it. I gotta edit it. It was giving me all kinds of problems. But anyway, that was what I did today. And now we make the pudding. And we're waiting for the pudding. See there? I mean, I like all the... Let me open it here. Wait, let me show you the pudding here, so. What the heck I go on there, so? Watch out, me look at something there for my hand. Because it's not sitting there, go. See pudding there, so? You see? Yes, I mean. You see, but Stush Pumpkin, yes, me make them in these little things here. Just so that my daughter can sample them. Because, brother, me I put on some weight, brother, and I know say this whole heap of cooking and eating. So, me have to go all my corners. Me left from 150 pounds to 186 pounds. When I weigh myself this week, it's not going to happen anymore. I'm going right back down. Yeah, so see the pudding there? I punch a hole in at the top trying to test it. Let me cut it and see what it looks like on the inside. Let me see what this pudding looks like. Because this pudding here, so well, I don't know how I'm wrong with the pudding, you know. I don't even know why I use that the knife there. Anyway, I should know better. I use a longer knife, a sharper knife, and cut it. This don't look like my best pudding, but I pudding anyway. See there? Yes, it don't look like my best pudding, but pudding anyway. As me have ice cream, can eat it with. So I can put. Why not talk say? You know, so when you turn your hand make fashion, anything with Paula style. And granny never tell you so. So watch your son now. I'm going to put this ice cream with it. This is the spinach. This is the spinach, pineapple, and peach ice cream. Alright, see there? Don't look bad. I'll put one little cherry on the top. I can't find one cherry under here, so. Yeah, anything will spoil a style. So I can't find one cherry here, so ain't nothing no bad about that. So let me find one little cherry. See, that's so. Hey, that don't look too bad, guys. Where things touch pumpkin? See this? See the pudding there? Put me little ice cream beside it. And me little cherry on the top. Hey, ain't nothing wrong about that. And we can eat it just like that. Yeah. Let me see. You know, so them son of fisherman now say them fish stink. Well, I'm here the fisherman today. Yeah, my ice cream tastes good. And it tastes good with my potato pudding. Go ahead and try making yourself some potato pudding. However it come out, eat it just the same way. Warren GTB, you know it's that true. You know it's that true. No fisherman now say them fish stink, but the pudding tastes good. And so does the ice cream with it. Tastes really, really good. So alright guys. Oh see, thank you to Pumpkin. Thank you. Yeah, I like it. Look nice. The little green ice cream that look nice beside it. And the little red cherry and the little brown pudding. Yeah, man, it look good. And if you talk truth, no, but I just laugh after me in a foreign TT. Just look on it and say, yeah, man, yeah, Trev, man, that one they look good. But me sorry, I can't taste it because it tastes really, really good. And I can taste the yellow yam in it, you know. It tastes good. It tastes good, man. It really does taste good. But anyway, guys. In here, me alone. My daughter there this weekend, but she upstairs. She not really pay me no mind. But that is my my supper. My what I call it again? Dessert. My dessert, yeah. Whoa, that diva. That diva is here. That diva is here. When the show almost done. That diva, you see what you miss? You miss the potato pudding and the ice cream. You see the ice cream? That ice cream is made with pineapple, spinach, and oh, he was at work. Okay, so you see the ice cream already with the spinach, pineapple, and peach. And my cherry on top of my pudding. Yes. Tastes very, very good. Thank you, the diva. Been a listen story. I'm at work as usual. Oh, I'm off the weekend, so hey. Let me tell you, girl. Let me tell you. Ah, boy. Ah, boy. Yeah, man, try the ice cream. It tastes good. It tastes very, very good. I'm gonna make a whole heap of different ice cream today. But my favorite one for today is this one. This one is the coconut and pineapple. It almost tastes like frozen. I like frozen pina colada. Almost like that, but I like the flavor. This one not too bad either. With the avocado and banana. Yeah, that one is good too. The jackfruit. I never know jackfruit made such nice ice cream. You all need to try it and let me know how it comes out for you. But I use the canned jackfruit. Let me show you. It's right there. Yeah, this one. I buy the jackfruit in the can, and then I just blend it up and then I puree it, put it through the strainer. I don't have food processor, all those fancy things, so I still use the olden days things. Push it through the strainer and then just mix it, you know, put a little salt, put your condensed milk and your whipping cream, shake it up in a jar, and then put it in the container and put it in the fridge. 3 hours and you have ice cream ready to be served. All right, guys. So, all right. So we have come to the end of another live. Oh wait, really? Don't this person know that I'm on my live? Why would they be calling me? Come on now. But anywho, yeah, so we have come to the end of another live, guys, with Trev. Today I make the potato pudding. I don't know if I should do another live tomorrow. Maybe not. If I do it tomorrow, though, it's going to be tomorrow morning. I was thinking about, oh, you know, like jackfruit, then try something else, you know, make tamarind, pineapple. Anything else can make ice cream. Coconut. I use the coconut powder. Look, I'm throwing in the trash. The Grace coconut powder. Oh, see, drop it so. See there? This one I use. Because it has a rich coconut flavor. And you just sprinkle it. So it's not liquid. So you're not adding additional liquid to your ice cream. So I just sprinkle it with the pineapple. I blend up the pineapple and then put it through the strainer. And then just use some Grace coconut powder. I found that here in North Carolina for $1 and something. Not cheap at all. It was like $1.20 at the international store. Yeah, but you can do it. All right, foreign TTB. So okay, guys, this is Trev checking out for tonight. Telling you to always remember to take good care of yourself and each other. Until next time, guys, it's peace out. Bye, Foreign TT. Bye, Dadiva. And Stush Pumpkin. And I think Lady B is there too. And Scott Lag. Scott Lag, guys, that is my son, my baby boy. All right, guys, have a good one. Ciao. See you tomorrow. I'm out. Why are you calling me?